everybody. What a gorgeous day it's been. What a lovely weekend. And I hope you're all well. I'm not going up the walls too much from this lockdown. Hopefully our yoga practice will help. Just sit quietly now. Take a few breaths and arrive. So shut your eyes gently. Relax your shoulders. Soften your forehead. And give yourself this time for you. And knowing whatever else is going on in your life, there's nothing you can do about it for the next hour. So pop it to one side. It will still be there afterwards. Shut the eyes. Take a little while focusing on your breath. It might be a bit rapid, a bit shallow to start the practice, but as you settle, it will get slower and gentler and easier. As you breathe in, feel the body lengthening up your spine. As you breathe out, sitting back comfortably into the support of your mats. Breathing in, expanding, and breathing out, relaxing back. Shoulders are soft, eyes are soft. Check that you're not holding anywhere. Simply being present with the breath. Being present in this body breathing. The in-breath, the out-breath. There's lovely pauses between the breath, where you can sink back even further. You can let go. Well done. Bring your eyes, your awareness back. So I'm still thinking about strength, not really being strong and working ourselves so we're on the point of exhaustion, but getting that balance between strength and flexibility and creating a steady, strong foundation so that we can move from there, we can move through the postures from there, we can flow gracefully. Creating a practice with patience, a focus on the breath, and also we're strong but we're gentle and kind with it, we're gentle and kind to ourselves. Get that balance in your practice. It's so important. Good. We'll think about that today. Creating a firm, steady foundation that we can move with ease and grace from through our practice. Strong and steady but effortless. Great, that's all about yoga. Now remove any block or anything that you're seated on and come to a low kneel, and please watch your knees. If this isn't for you, please sit a different way. It's a couple of breaths here. So it's a nice big in-breath, and breathe in for 5 and lift your heart, roll the shoulders back. You can look up if it's right. Then on the out-breath, breathe out completely, draw the navel in and give yourself a lovely big hug here. Tuck the chin in, stretch between the shoulders and hold the breath out. Well done, let's come again. The in-breath, lift your heart, you can lift your gaze. Breathe right up into the top of the lungs and pause. And let everything go. You can do the other cross. Squeeze the belly and tuck the chin. Squeeze the breath out in a big, gorgeous hug here. And again. Just like you're blowing up that balloon all the way to the top of the lungs. Breathe right in between the shoulders. And then a big self-hug here as you let it all go completely. And hold the breath out for as long as you can. And when you need to breathe again, just hold this little forward bend. Hold the self-hug. Feel the breath in the back of the body and a little gentle rock from side to side. Lengthen the neck. A bit of self-care. Good. A couple more breaths. Breathing into the back body, letting go. Come up really slowly. Big stretch up. Now we think about some energy. So come with me. We're going to do a 3 lion breaths. So we come into a high kneel. Breathe in deeply. And then and roar the breath out. Great. 2 more. One more. Even fiercer. Sit and settle. So that was okay. Nobody was looking at you. Just you and your screen. So let the breath settle. Check in how you're feeling. Take a few quiet, gentle breaths. And then come into Balasana, the child, and rest. I'm just turning sideways on. Relax the forehead. Relax through your back. Feel the breath in your mid-back. Allow yourself to soften. Feel the length through your low back. Relax. You've got choices here. You can stay here and rest, or you can come up into what I call hair. Don't do this one. Don't do this one if you suffer from high blood pressure, if you've got neck problems, if you've had a brain injury, or simply if you don't like being in an inversion. That means on the crown of your head. It's a gentle one to start with. It's a good alternative to the headstand. All you've got to do is lift your bum up, roll onto the crown of your head, lift your arms up behind you, your hair's ears, or you could interlink your fingers, stretch out your shoulders, tuck your chin in. Take a few deep breaths here. And one more, breathing in and out. Come down really slowly and rest in child. Don't rush up, please. When you're ready to come up, don't hurry after an inversion or you could get a head rush. Well done. Come onto hands and knees. Let's take a down dog here. So you may need to take a slow walk on the spot, walking your dog, or you might want to rise up and down, or you just might want to stay and marinate there. But really make sure you're pressing down with your palms, especially at the base of the thumbs, the base of the fingers, especially the thumb and the index finger, because they're level with your spine. Lengthen your neck, tuck your chin in, look at your thighs. As you press down with your hand, your sit bones lift higher. You might do a big, sigh the breath out. It's been one of those days. And the neck's long and relaxed. And we walk on the spot. So we all walk on the spot here. And we all take a gentle walk to the front of the mat. Well done. And slowly, slowly come up to standing. Good. Standing at the front of your mat. You do a big inhaling up and exhaling down, forward bends. Look up, fold deeper. Look up again, a lovely flat back. Hinge on the hips, fold deeper. Let's do one more. Lengthen the spine and fold deeper. Next time you look up, step back to your full plank or take the knees down to baby plank. And we'll hold for 5 breaths. So please take the knees down if this is too much at the beginning of the class. That's it, lovely. So press down with your hands, broaden across the shoulders. And draw those front hip points in together to firm up the tummy. We've got a lovely straight line from the crown of the head to the heels as you push the heels away. Just 2 more breaths. Breathing in and out and in and out. Either bring the knees down or draw the shoulders over the wrists. Keep the elbows in and come down through a raised push-up. Well done, to the floor. Either bring the elbows down for a baby back bend or hands down for cobra. Keep the elbows inwards, as much bend as you like. Breathe in and exhale down. Breathe in, get that lift. Push your thighs into your mat like they're your cobra's tail. And exhale down. Well done. And again. And hold it. 5 breaths. 1. Push your chest through, lengthen your spine. Come down low if it's better for you. Your neck's beautifully long here. You're not lifting it up. You do that in up dog. 2 more breaths. And breathing in and out. Come down. Take the hands under the shoulders. If you can flip over into down dog, do. I'm coming gently onto my knees, onto my hands and knees. Tuck the toes under, take down dog. Tuck the chin in, lengthen the spine. Take a couple of breaths here. Well done. Lift the heels off, lift your right leg off, beautifully tall. Draw the knee forward, forehead to knee. Step the foot through or come down to your knees and help it, and you're in your lunge. Tuck your back toes under and walk back a bit. Maybe put the front of the left foot on the mat. Stack your spine on your pelvis, roll the shoulders back, firm the belly, and open up into your back bend. So you've got this lovely length from the pubic bone to the throat. Tuck your tail under. Lift your pubic bone, but draw your ribs down, just like there's a magnetic force between the two, and we'll move in this. For our hands, all the way down, and open up to your left. 5 breaths. You can gaze at your left fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Come to the front, take your prayer hands and lift up. 3 breaths, lengthen out the waist. 2, 3, hands meet in a prayer, and you turn over that right leg and you open towards the right. 1, 2, stay strong, keep the belly firm. 3, 4, breathing in and out. And maybe you're going to open to a sort of reverse warrior here. It's easier to look down. You can tuck the back toes under if you're wobbly, or take the front foot out a little bit more. Feel the space through the front of the body. Feel the space through the ribs. Only 3 more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Come up, reach forward, hand each side of the front foot and stretch it out. Ardha Hanuman posture, half monkey god posture. Have a little wiggle if you want to. Gaze over your toes, lengthen the spine, and if you've got a stronger practice, forward you come. You might turn the fingers back so you can get a deeper forward bend here. My gaze is over my toes, so it's chin towards my shin. Have a little wiggle if you want to. Looking at my pedicure, which needs doing. There's so much self-care at the moment, isn't there? When we come out of this, there'll be so many people wanting to book the hairdressers, it will be impossible. Look up, come forward, put the foot on the mat, tuck the back toes under. Let's just take 3 nice deep breaths in down dog. So if you know Ujjayi breath, that subtle throaty breath, throat slightly constricted, like breathing through the back of your throat. Nice powerful breath. Otherwise, just your normal relaxed yoga breath. And we can lift the left leg up here, big stretch up. Draw the knee in. Step or help it through. Take the back knee down. Firm up the belly, draw the shoulders back and open into your back bend. You gaze up, lift the eyes, not the chin. Just imagine there's that hand between your shoulders and you're letting go even more. Breathing into the space of the heart. Breathing in all that lovely energy and breathing out, spreading it all around you. Breathing in all the good stuff, letting out anything you don't need. And one more breath, breathing in and out. Sink a bit lower, take the hands to your heart. And then we turn over towards your right and we open. And you reach your arms. Just imagine you're stretching your arms from your heart center. So you've got no shoulders to feel icky and you could gaze towards the back. You could gaze towards your right as you stretch it out. Sink a little bit deeper. And if you're wobbly, you can always walk that front foot out a wee bit. 2 more breaths. 1. Breathing in and out. Come to the front and open your heart. 3 breaths here. So draw the ribs down. Keep the belly firm. 1 more. Breathing in and out. Hands to a prayer. And you open up that left leg and reach. And gaze towards the right fingers. The arms just stretching from the heart center. 2. Sink a bit deeper. 3. So it's a bit of a twist here. Can you get your belly button round even further? 4. Breathing in and out and looking at that left hand. Take it down towards the right side. You can look up if you're not too wobbly, but I find it easier to look down over the right shoulder. And just breathe. Over the left shoulder, sorry. 2. 3. 4. And 1 more. Breathing in and out. And up you come. And reach forward. Hand each side of that front foot and legs in the spine. Just draw this right hip forward, left hip back. Stretch it out. If you need to keep this knee a bit soft, do. Start to lengthen over that left leg. This might be quite enough. Gazing over the toes. Just shutting the gap, trying to shut the gap between the ribs in the thigh, the chest and the thigh. Some come forwards and hang out there. Upper body, inner left leg. Some might even creep back. And 1 more breath, breathing in and out. And really well done there. Tuck the toes under. And this time I'm going to tuck the toes under. I'm just going to step forward to the front. Hang out. Get that waterfall effect. Spine's just flowing over the pelvis, over the legs. No, but the neck's beautifully long. We're slowly going to come up and reset the spine. Have a drink or anything else you need. This is thirsty work sometimes. Stay hydrated. So our balance. When you balance, it's not only about standing on one leg. You've got to have a nice strong foundation for this. You need to root down, but you also need a nice strong core, nice strong support around the tummy. You can lift up Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor. You can get this firmness around your belly. So think about that. Think about your core, because that's where our power comes from. So in this little standing sequence, I want you to stand on the left side of your mat. You're on the left side of your mat. That's it. And you're going to just take your right foot, you lift it up and find your tree, Rakasa. So, I'm having quite a wobbly day today. The bookcase is there. So this might be enough. Make sure you've got plenty of room around you because we're going to move in this. Take your hands to your heart. I've got to move a bit nearer because I've got to move in this. That's it. And find a steady place. Ease that knee out. Soft gaze and move with me. You're going to breathe in, lift up, grow tall. Exhale, hands to the heart. Breathe in, open your heart. And exhale, fold in. Hands to the heart. So I'm just going to do 2 more of these. So you're rooting down and you're extending. And exhale, take it all the way home back to the heart. Inhale, open your wings, lift your heart. And exhale all the way back again. Gather home. And it's one more. Drawing the energy up. Taking it down. Expanding through the ribs, to the sides and the back. Gathering in that steady, calm place. Open your wings again. Palms face me, palms face the back. Interlink your fingers. Lift your heart. Let's take 5 breaths here. Roll the shoulder blades together like you want to squeeze a pencil between them. 1. Lift your arms higher. Think about that core strength. Firm up the belly. Drop through your Mula Bandha. That's already 3 breaths. Keep the standing knees soft. 4. Breathing in. And out, and then we move. Straddle the mat. Straddle the mat. Lovely. Lift your heart. Get that space all the way through the front of the body. Come to a nice flat back there. Keep the knees soft if you need to. Hinge from the hips. You might need to walk the feet out a bit further here. This is only a guide forward bend. If this is too much on the shoulders, just rest the hands on the hips. So your arms act as a lever. They come over as you release down. The neck stays long. Let's do another 3 breaths. 1, 2, and breathing in and out. Put your hands on your hips, bend the knees to come up really gently and carefully. Good, so we've got the other side. Step to the other side, good. Root down through the right foot. And take your left foot to wherever you do for Rikasana or tree. Square the hips off, take your hands to your heart, firm the belly, a nice soft gaze. And when you're ready, when you're settled, we'll move. We're going to breathe in, draw the energy up. Exhale, push it down. Inhale, spread it around, lift your heart. Exhale, take it back to the heart. Good. Let's come again. Nice deep in breath all the way up to the top of the lungs and relax with the out breath. So focus on the breath. It's a whole lot easier when you do. You're doing really well. You're doing beautifully. And just accept and enjoy the wobbles, because forgot where I am now, going up. Lots of days are wobbly, aren't there? We just have to go with the wobbliness, because that's how it is. Keep that tummy really nice and firm. That's your support. And exhale, completely gather in. And we open again. Palms, backs of the hands. Can you interlink the fingers the other way, so the pinky finger that you're not used to being on top is on top. Lift your chest, lift your heart, squeeze the shoulder blades together, roll the shoulders back. 5 nice deep breaths here. Find the quietness, the stillness of the pose. And just know that whatever's happening around you or to you on the outside, you can be steady and still. You can maintain the stillness while the world carries on spinning around you. Let's do 2 more breaths, breathing in and out, and in and out. And step. So might take a wider stance with this. Lengthen the spine. Bend the knees, keep them soft, and hinge from the hips. You can take the hands to the hips if it's better for you. Tuck the chin in. And feel that the spine is just once again hanging from the pelvis, no effort. And you let gravity, the weight of your body and your breath just ease you out. Such a lovely way to do this posture, because we keep the back beautifully flat, we keep the chest open. Breathe into your back. Draw your belly in, you might come a little bit further there. Lengthen through your neck. Couple more breaths, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. So bend the knees a bit, firm the belly up. Put the hands on the hips. Oh my goodness, when I'm down like that, I can see under the settee, and I can see lots of crumbs under the settee because we've got awfully lazy, eating our supper on the settee, watching television lately. So very carefully, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe in. We've got a little sequence here. So go gently. So our standing sequences, our standing postures, they can be quite strong. But try and approach it with patience, gentleness, ease. Being kind to yourself and always taking a gentle option if you need to. It's only practice and patience, this yoga. And it's never no pain, no gain, of course. Come and stand at the front of your mat. So easing out after that balance. And I did this last week, swinging Uttanasana. Breathing in, lift your heart. And exhale, sweep the floor with your fingers, lift your arms up. Then the knees come up. We'll do 4 more. The exhale takes us forward. The inhale, you lift. And remember, you're always moving from the hips. Good. A lovely flow with your breath. Focus on the breath. It wouldn't be yoga if we didn't focus on our breathing. I've lost count now, so let's just do 2 more. And I think we'll come down and stay there now anyway. Come down and stay there. Take a couple of breaths. Going to look up and fold deeper. Let's look up again. Nice flat back and hinge. And 1 more. Next time you look up, we're going to step very gracefully back with that left foot. So we're doing what we did earlier in our low lunge, but we're going to attempt to do it. My mat's got a bit skew-whiffy, so stay there a moment. We're going to attempt to do it from our high lunge. If you need to take the back knee down, please do. Back knee can come down if this is too strong for you. And if you're wobbly, walk that front foot out a bit. Don't be on a tightrope. Zip up the tummy muscles. And you're going to open up just for 5 breaths, just like you did before. Bend that back knee and straighten it. Walk back a bit maybe. Bend the back knee, straighten it, walk back. Keep the front knee over the ankle. Keep your heart lifted. And if you've got that balance there, you can look up. So remember, all our strength coming from our tongue. 2 more breaths. Ooh. And enjoy the wobbliness. Breathing in and out. Hands to your heart. You're going to open towards your left. Reach your arms from your centre like you've got no shoulders to feel icky. Imagine you want to reach the corners of the room. Got to hold the walls up. And you can gaze towards that back hand. 1, 2, and 1 more breath. Stay strong. Breathing in and out. And you can do it. Just 1. Turn those pinky fingers towards the front. That will slide the shoulders down the back. And 3 breaths, hands to the heart. So we're moving from the waist as we twist round over that left leg. Sorry, over that right leg. Reach the arms to the centre. Push the walls away. Sink a bit deeper. Squeeze your inner thighs together. You can look back towards the backhand if you like. And don't forget to smile. That's the more advanced version. Only 2 more breaths. Breathing in and out. And in and out. And then from there we slide the hand down the back leg. Right hand towards the left thigh. And you can look up or you can look down. 1, 2. Feel the space you're making between the ribs. 3, 4. 5. That is so good because that's a hard one. You're going to reach up with your arms. I'm going to clip that back foot, back heel in, toes out. For Virabhadrasana 1, the first warrior. Just 3 breaths here. That's 1, 2. I'm going to slide that left hand all the way down the back of the left leg and reverse the warrior. I can look down, I can look up, make it your own. So keep that back leg strong, but keep the knees soft, draw up through the thigh. And we're going to move in this in a minute. So you particularly want to have the outer left foot pushing against the mat. You want to feel rooted, you want to feel a firm, strong foundation to work from. When we've got a strong and steady foundation, we can flow from ease. We can flow with ease from there. I'm going to move now, and I'm not going to move the legs. I'm just going to move from the waist. So as you breathe in, you flow into side angle, and you breathe out, you hold it. Good. We breathe in again, and we come back. I'm not moving the legs at all. Take note. You exhale, come a bit deeper. And come again. And reach. And exhale completely. There's 1 more. On the in-breath, you move. That's it. And come a bit deeper. So we're moving from that strong foundation we've made. And you come over. And you exhale, you're going to hold it. So just hold it like that. If you know a stronger version, don't worry for now. See if you can sink a little bit deeper. Eventually that thigh is going to be parallel to the floor. Zip up your tummy muscles and let's give ourselves a little test and see if we are stronger around the core by just taking that elbow off. And that's a lot harder, isn't it, for 5 breaths. Breathing in and out. And by the way, do stay there, but if this is too strong for the shoulder, if it's achy today or the arm, this is fine too. Do 2 more breaths like this. Keep those legs strong. Power up through those legs. Breathing in and out. Have a rest if you need to, otherwise reach for 5 breaths. So we're getting that balance. Lovely strong legs. Lovely strong arms. Strong in breath. Soft relaxed shoulders, soft out breath. that balance between strength and softness. Stir a sukham in the stand script. Couple more breaths. Breathing in and out. And in and out. You've done so well because that's not easy. Come down, hands each side of that right foot. Turn the left toes in, take the knee down. Brilliantly, you're in your low lunge again. Just take a moment to rest. Let's just move a bit in this. Curl the toes up and lunge forward. Watch the back knee. If you need extra padding, do get some. Always make sure you've got things with you like blocks or cushions. Anything that you can use from the house if you haven't got any blocks or equipment. Good. So put the foot on the floor. We're kind of a bit of a twist here. So lift up again, just 3 breaths. 1, 2. Hands to a prayer. So slightly straighten that front right leg. And then lift the left elbow up and see if you can come a little bit of a twist. I'm going to turn around so you can see me here, all right? I'm just going to turn around for this one, okay? Got a little bit of a twist over that way, all right? That's it. Hands to your heart. Push your right hand into your left palm and sink a bit deeper. You can look towards the back wall. Some of you will take this a bit deeper by tucking the back toes under. So don't lift up like that. Stay low here. Good. Some of you might take your left hand down and open your wings. That's it. Stay strong. Follow the breath. Get that balance between strength and softness. So you can work with ease. Either stay there, have a rest. Some of you might be able to take the bind. Take that top arm back. Your left arm comes underneath and grabs the right wrist. 2. Stay low. Keep smiling. Keep breathing. You're doing really well. 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. Release that. And let's step to the front and take a little forward bend there. So just take a little swing. That's it. Just rock backwards and forwards. So you stretch out the back of the legs, lengthen the neck. Let your spine just hang. Just let it hang from your hips. Let it hang from your pelvis. Let it go. Good. Let's have another drink of water. You have one if you want. Other side. That wasn't too bad, that side, was it? Now you know what's happening. Other side. So I'll stay this way. I'm going to breathe in and come up. And exhale. And again, maybe sit down a little bit deeper. Lift your heart. Let's do 2 more. Come up one more time. And you hold it. Fingers by the toes or hands on the shin. Look up, lovely flat back. And fold. Well done. Let's look up again. Lift the chest and hinge from the hips. One more. Look up, and as you look up, knees are soft as you step the right leg back. Well done. Please take the right knee down if you need to. Just check that your left knee's over your ankle and you can see the big toe. Roll the shoulders back. Let's lunge and straighten. Lunge and straighten. Zip up those tummy muscles. So remember, that's where your strength comes from. Maybe engage Mula Bandha, your root lock. Well done. Hands to the heart. And you're going to open. Stretch your arms from your heart centre. You can gaze towards the back if you like. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Be strong. That mixture of strength and softness. Lovely strong legs. Good. Hands to the heart and reach. Just the 3 breaths. Tuck the tail under, lift the heart. 2, 3. Hands to the heart and twisting over towards your left. Sink. Power up those legs. Keep the back knee soft, but draw up through the thigh. Strong legs, strong heart, strong arms. Soft out breath, soft shoulders, soft relaxed attitude. As you take that back arm down and you reverse the warrior if it's right for you. Look up, test yourself by looking up maybe. 1, 2, maybe slide the back and down the back leg a bit more. 3, 4, 5. So bend the knee, step into Vera 1. So just check the hips are squared off. You might need to draw that right hip forward, left hip back. 5 breaths here, roll the shoulders down the back. Pinky fingers turn towards the back wall. 1, 2. You can look up if you like, but remember to lengthen the neck from that space between the shoulders. And 1 more breath. So we're going to move with this. Root down through your foundation and don't move the legs in a minute. So you're going to reverse the warrior. You're going to hold it for 5. We're not moving yet. You can look down, you can look up. Push your feet into the mat. So I'm beginning to really feel it in my legs now. Are you? Inner thighs are powering up. But yoga's getting a balance between strength and flexibility. You need 50-50, otherwise you get injuries and it doesn't work. Let's move now then. Please don't move the legs, just move the upper body. Breathe in and breathe out. Stretch all the way through the right side of the body. Inhale as you flow with the breath. Exhale as you open up through the left ribs even deeper. The in-breath and the out-breath. Dry breath if you know it, that subtle throaty breath. One more. Beautiful, powerful postures. And we're going to hold now. So don't rest too heavy on that thigh. Sink a bit deeper. You can look up. And you remember, if you want to take a rest like that, that's fine. Or just like that. So let's see, yes, use a bit of that core strength. Take the elbow off. 5 breaths. Sink a bit deeper. 1, 2, 3, and a bit more. 4, 5, and reach if you're still with me. Have a rest if you're not. 5 breaths here. 5, keep smiling. 4, 3, you can do it. 2, 1, and well done, come down. Oh, I could feel that, could you? Oh, let's just take a little rock here and stretch out that leg. Our legs have worked so hard for us today. Well done. Good. So just one more strong posture. And one more breath. Hands come to a prayer. So we'll turn around again so you can see me. You know what you're doing. Trust you will go gently and carefully. Listen to your bodies because I'm not there to guide you. Can you get your thumbs to your breastbone here? Can you look towards the back, towards your left? Push your left hand into your right palm and get a little bit more twist here. Well done. Feel your belly, your ribs, your chest all revolving towards your left. Some of you will tuck the back toes under, but not this, don't lift too high. Stay low. Keep the knees soft, but drop through the back thigh. Some of you will open up your wings. Let's take 5 breaths wherever you are. 1. It's a bit more twist. Get a bit more twist. 2. 3. You might take the arm over even by the ear. 4. So either stay there or wrap the back arm round. Roll the shoulder back. Lift up the bottom arm. That's it. And right hand grabs left wrist and pulls it, and you can look behind you. You just take your hands back towards the back leg and stretch it out even more. 2. Stay strong. 3. 4. That's so jolly good. You've done so well. Step back, down dog. So let's use this down dog as a beautiful restorative posture. Use it as a resting posture, and you probably think it is now, don't you? Nice nourishing breaths. Let the breath feed your practice. Have a wiggle, do anything else that you want. Feel that beautiful length through the spine. Feel the space you've made in the back of your legs. Drop your chest towards your thighs a bit more. Wonderful. Let's come down and take a well-deserved rest in Balasana of the child. Maybe you want to sort of just wiggle your fingers, or flip them open, or circle the wrists, or relax wherever. Nice gentle breath. Stay in child. Feel the breath in the back body. Relax the hips. You've worked very hard. And come up slowly. Well done. And come to the front of your mat. No, not to the front of your mat. Come to your mat. Take your legs out in front of you. So we're coming into a table, and I'm so sorry. This is another strong one for the legs. So if you just want to stay sitting like this, this is cool. You know, if you feel that they've had enough and they're complaining. So table, fingers forward, sides, back. Table. So don't sink in the middle. Wow, I think I'll come sideways on. I'm going to keep changing here so you can see me. You can keep the neck in line with the spine. You can take the head back if you want. Keep lifting up through the hips, lifting up through the thighs. Can you lift? Right, so look at the left and right. Goodness, have a look at my fingers. Tell which is left or right. You need to lift your right leg up. 1, or not. 2, keep lifting. So because you've lifted your leg up, you don't want to do that. Sort of sink your table. 2, 3. Bend the knee, rest the ankle on the thigh. So you can always sit down and do this if it's got too much. So keep that tummy firm, lift up through the hips, stay strong. Oh, one more breath, breathing in and out and sit down. Oh, that's good. I can turn around a bit, but you don't have to move. Walk that foot in, walk the foot in. Sit beautifully tall, roll the shoulders back, lift your chest. My God, you can feel a good stretch there. Can't you feel a good stretch there? Oh, that's it. Flex the foot. Nice deep breaths. Into that right hip. Good. Into that right outer thigh. Into the right glute. Wonderful. Well done. Straighten the left leg. Put the right foot on the mat. Sit beautifully tall so you know where we're coming now. Next step. A lovely straight spine. Reach up through the right side. Place the fingers behind you. Open up. You can give yourself a lovely hug here. That's rather nice. You can take the arm across. You can take the heart. Take some nice deep breaths here. Breathe in, lengthen the spine, breathe out, squeeze the belly and come around a wee bit more. So lovely posture for your digestion, to tone up your liver. Need it for this time of year in the spring. With a detoxing practice. Come a little bit more, make sure you're not leaning back, because I'm not there to check you. Lovely. Come to the front. Put that right foot against the left thigh and ease it out. See, you're going to do like a little wild thing. That might be enough. Or you might push down with the right hand and we might open up for 5 breaths. 1, 2, lift your hips. 3, 4, 5, come all the way down. Lift your bum up and shift your belly buttons over your left thigh. Try to keep that left leg beautifully active without locking the knee. Lengthen out the waist and come into Shanasana, your full bend. Breathe in, lengthen, breathe out, relax. This might be enough. You might be pushing down with the palms, getting that length. Some hold under the toe, under the sole of the foot. And if you've got a stronger practice, you might even cross your wrists and take a double bind here. Feel the breath in your back. Push back through your left sitting bones. Feel the stretch of the back of the neck. And we're going gently here. We're using the in-breath to lengthen the spine. We're using the out-breath to soften through the hips, to let go a little bit deeper. Are you clenching your jaw or your teeth or squaring up your eyes? I hope not. Relax through your right hip as well. Maybe draw your tummy in. See if you can lengthen even more. Good. So when you forward bends, you're moving from the hips, the chest is leading, the spine's just chilling out there, it's just come for the ride, no effort. One more breath, breathing in and out. And you're doing so well, it's quite a strong practice. We've only got one more side to go. Give the legs a little bit of love here. Thank you, you've worked so hard, legs, haven't you? Good job. So if you feel weary, you sit like that for your little back bend of your table. Otherwise we can lift. 1. So you can lift a bit more, power up the thighs. Keep the tummy nice and firm. Lift up through the hips, don't sink. The neck can be in line with the spine, or you can just look ahead, or you can look back. It's up to you. Roll the shoulders back. Your table, just imagine you've got your dinner on there and you're not going to drop it, or a tray of drinks, that's it. And can you still keep like that? Keep the tummy firmed up when you lift the left leg up. 1, stay strong. 2, I've done the wrong leg, carry on. Now I've got the right leg, the left leg. 3, 4, 5, bend the knee, rest the ankle on the side. So I only know my right from my left. If I look at my hands, I know on my right hand, it's where I broke my fingers, my wonky fingers when I was very small. Lift up a little bit more, roll the shoulders back, you can do it. Breathing in and out, and in and out. Sit your bum down. Well done. So it's a lovely stretch here. As you lift your chest, you walk forward. Feel the stretch of those left glutes, your left sitting bone. Flex the left foot. And you get a bit more stretch if you flex the left foot. Look ahead. Draw the chest towards the left shin. And enjoy that stretch. Quite powerful, isn't it? It's quite gentle, but it's quite strong, isn't it? In the left thigh. Well done. Couple more breaths. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Straighten the right leg. So I twist. So you lengthen the spine up the pelvis. Keep the right leg lovely and active if you can. Lengthen, lift up through the left side, draw that right knee in, give it a little hug, or take the arm there, touch the heart. So just imagine you could get your right ribs on your left inner thigh. That's what you're working towards. And then your belly, your ribs, your chest, your shoulder. And maybe tuck your chin and just roll the head back. You don't want to jolt the neck. Nice deep breaths. Toning up the liver. Oh, good for your digestive organs. It's always good to do yoga on an empty stomach. So you squeeze your belly in on the out breath. Feel the benefit of the posture. And one more, breathing in and out. Lift up the left foot, put it right inner thigh. Take the right hand down. This might be enough. Or you come up into your sort of wild thing version. 1, 2, 3. All the way down. That you're comfortable. And I'm so sorry I didn't say this last time. If you need to put support under that left knee, do. Keep the right leg active. Just shift so your ribs are over your thigh. Lengthen your spine. And then you fold forward. So we're moving the spine out of the pelvis. The chest is leading. The gaze is over your toes. If you combine, push on the foot to open the back of the knee a bit more. If you've got a stronger option, you cross the wrists and you might be able to bind under the foot. Push back through that right hip, couple the toes up and keep the knees soft. Relax through the left hip. As soon as I've got my chin on my shin, I'm looking ahead, not down. Where are you holding? Where can you let go even more? So it's always in that lovely pause at the end of the out breath we can let go. It's called playing your edge. You get to a place that feels good. You breathe in, you breathe out, you might go deeper. And then you stay there. And you breathe in, you breathe out, you might go deeper again. You might need to back off. So 2 more breaths. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Come up. Oh, well done. We worked very hard for nearly an hour. Strong practice. So give your legs a little bit of a massage here, a little bit of rock and roll, a little bit of love and care, and say, a little bit of massage maybe, a little bit of, say thank you legs, a little bit of tapping, a little bit of flaying. Give your toes a wiggle, whatever you need for you. Our legs and our feet do so much work, don't they? A little massage around the side. Circle the ankles. Wiggle the toes. One way and the other. Gosh, I'm hungry now. I hope I'm having a nice roast dinner cooked for me. I can smell it. Lovely, thank you. Come and lay down in Shavasana, your most important posture. So do take anything you need. Have a blanket beside you if you need it. Remember, a cushion under your head. You can come down, soles of the feet together. Knees up, knees together. Or you can just lay down in Shavasana. Lay in Shavasana, a little gap between the legs and the feet. A little gap between the arms. That's it. Just lift your head up and place it down and have a wiggle to get comfortable. I'll leave you to get comfortable. And then take a few slow breaths. And with each breath, feel you can let go completely from head to toe. Let go in that beautiful pause at the end of the out breath. Letting go. Breathing in, breathing out, letting go. Let yourself settle. And there's a poem here called Let It Go. Let It Go by Diana Foles. Let go of the ways you thought life would unfold. The holding of plans or dreams or expectations. Let it all go. Save your strength to swim with the tide. The choice to fight what is here before you now will only result in struggle, fear, and desperate attempts to flee from the very energy you long for. Let go. Let it all go and flow with grace that washes through your days, whether you receive it gently or with all your quills raised to defend yourself against invaders. Let it go. Take this on faith. The mind may never find the explanations that it seeks, but you will move forward nonetheless. Let go, and the wave's crest will carry you to unknown shores, beyond your wildest dreams or destinations. Let it all go, and find the place of rest and peace and certain transformation. So very gently bringing your awareness back to the breath. And take a few of the slower, deeper breaths, breathing in energy and letting that energy flow all the way through you to recharge you, revitalise you and nourish you. As you breathe all the way deeper, feel that energy spreading even to the fingers and toes, and start to wiggle fingers and toes, circle wrists and ankles. Take a nice big yummy stretch wherever, a big yawn, a big sigh, whatever you need for you. And when you're ready, gently roll over onto your right side. Put your hand down to feel the earth and slowly blink your eyes open, and in your own time help yourself up to seated. Inhaling to Prana Mudra. Prana means energy, so gather all that energy up and take it to your crown, your brow, your throat, your heart, and keep it with you because you might need it later or somebody else might. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing the practice. And if you like the videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.